Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate everybody who has had interest in my Necropolis plan. I had the most people in the history of my channel years ago when I live streamed the Abyss Easy Path after several weeks of it being out. And look, it's a win-win and a lose-lose. It all depends on how you look at it. It's a win-win when you consider that when I live stream, I get channel support. I get people who are awesome who come by and say hello and get to hang out. And it's honestly more thrilling to do something that takes several hours and you've never seen somebody who hates longer content or even like fights that last more than 30 seconds more than me. It's nice on a live stream to just hang out with people and get some support. But of course, like there are the people who hate my channel so much that they have wanted it to go away for 6 years, and they will show up to jeer me, to record my deaths, and to just bully me. And that's the troll effect. And that is not unique at all to my channel. In fact, it was amazing to me. Kabam said in their unit giveaway stream, like, just don't be a jerk. And then like several people got banned right afterwards for making comments that were just like, really? What did you think was going to happen if you said that to them? So that actually makes me feel a little better. Like, oh, well, at least I'm not the only one. But consequently, I'm not saying I'm not going to do any of it live because I'm still open to the idea. But what I am, after just a few days of listening to people much smarter and better at the game than myself, concerned about is that my Aegon, who was recently ranked up, was ranked up from rank 3 to rank 4. Now, he is Sig 200, which obviously helps a lot. But in terms of health, in terms of attack, he's not anywhere close to what he will be like at rank 5, and he's definitely not anywhere close to where he would be at rank 6, aka Ascended. Now, maybe I will be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time and certainly won't be the last. But I think there is a good chance that we get at least at the top of the Paragon deals, and I know that Valiant is not Paragon. It's better, and those will be the best offers. But at the top of Paragon deals, there's, I think, a safe assumption that we'll maybe get, at least with the most expensive ones, enough to take one, if not multiple, 6 stars to Ascension. And that would be a huge goal of mine. There's also, of course, a chance to use rank up resources or rank up gems. Maybe even a generic gem opportunity. And I'll be breaking this in a different video on my channel in the next week down. To maybe have multiple 6 stars taken to rank 5. So if I wait, and I've already done my best to budget some money, not as much as usual, but some money for Cyber Week. If I wait and can get Aegon to at least rank 5, but if not, maybe even ascend him to rank 6 afterward, I'm going to be saving myself, according to the people who have done at least one path of Necropolis with Aegon. I think path 1 is what everybody's been telling me to do, because Aegon, I guess, can do it all, maybe even, which is amazing. But it would save me a lot of revives, it would save me hours of time, it would save me frustration, etc., outside of my own failure of skills and strategy and everything else. And so I have decided that I'm going to sit back and wait for those offers in a week to hit the game, and then figure out, because my first priority will be to take Aegon to rank 5 above all else. And I think I'll be able to, I hope I'll be able to make that happen. And then I will revisit the Necropolis plan. Besides that, the more time that goes on, the more people that jump into it, the more data we have regarding counters, paths, tips on how to, I'm not going to say solo, because I can't solo a phase of the boss, I guarantee you that now. But the more people you watch attack it, the more champs that they throw out that say, hey, this champ actually works really well against them. I know that when the Abyss first came out, the Horseman thing wasn't really a thing. And then it became a thing because the best players in the community got together like, hey, this is what we would recommend the average, aka somebody like myself, skill player should bring in and jump in. And keep in mind that Kabam is giving everybody to participate who can qualify to participate, and really that is, I know a lot of people who aren't Paragon yet, but a lot of Paragon players, a chance to contribute to all the rewards for the amount of deaths that we'll be going through Necropolis as a community with until like mid-January. And so we've got about 2 months to jump in and at least do one path. And so if we've got at least 2 months to jump in and do one path, why rush it? And why not continue to build up? Every day that I don't jump in, I've built up more 4-hour crystals, and I built up more revives in my overflow. And so from my perspective, that was a plus to actually not buying the soon to be expiring at the time of recording this Necropolis questing bundle, because most of these things, like the level 2 team revives, which are the item that has 10 by it, will be going to my overflow, and then if I don't spend those in the next 14 days, they're gone. And that's why I don't understand why this wasn't a 7-day offer. I think they really missed the mark on that. And so obviously other things like the level 3 team revives wouldn't go into overflow, but if there were 10 of those instead of 5, I might have been more tempted to spend cash on it. But I'm just going to be responsible and put those donations, including shout out Steve West for your $5 donation, towards maybe having to manually buy revives if that's what it takes. But I just don't want to waste anything in my overflow, because there's also a good chance that I don't do it the next 2 weeks and I wait like a month, and then I would lose that, and suddenly you're against the clock of the expiration item section of your inventory. So all in all, I don't know if those of you out there are going to follow my plan or not, but every day, again, that you don't do it, you save up more potions and revives for it, or at least chances of those for 4-hour energy. And you know, especially with Aegon, that if you don't have a max rank Aegon, let's say you have a rank 5 Aegon, but he's not ascended, well, don't you think it would help you if he became ascended and you had the ability, of course that might be a big if, to ascend him during next week's full week sale of Cyber Week? Because I do think that that's certainly important and worth considering. So that is my thought process. People will also say, well, you're also a noob that needs as much help as he can get. And you're absolutely right. Yeah, that's an accurate observation. Thanks for watching.